I campaign on the ground, the more I understand that this election is about people looking for a new face and new future. It's about finding new consensus for the new normal in Thailand after COVID, after geopolitics of Russia and Ukraine, after what's happening in Myanmar. People are really thinking about the inequality of the country, whether it's a choice between profit and progress. So definitely we are challenging the status quo, and fighting the inertia within the system.
You said before that you can secure 100 seats. Are you still as confident? And what's driving that view?
Yes, even more confident. Last time we got 83. And now, because of the past 4 years in the parliament, even in opposition, we have delivered. We have proved to people our worth of having us as the member of parliament to speak on their behalf, to try to pass progressive laws such as marriage inequality, such as liquor liberalization to demonopolize, such as military conscription to demilitarize Thai politics. So I think we have made a lot of progress. And then this time, 4 years, we are still trying to challenge the status quo that people have been fed up with. Also people are thinking about the lost decade for the past 10 years that was under the military junta. So I'm definitely more confident that even more than 100 seats will be possible in this election for our party.
You're among the top 2 most popular candidates to be the next prime minister. Of course, you're still trailing Pheu Thai's Paetongtarn Shinawatra. I'm just wondering how you're assessing competition from her.
This is the way I think about polls, and I'm an American product of public policy schools, and we did a lot of polling for U.S. presidential, whether during Obama-McCain or when I was in Austin, Texas, between Bush against Al Gore at the time. So I understand how important polls are in campaign management, but it's not everything, and it's not the same in Thailand where political landscape is different. So when the polls go up, it becomes my fuel for me to excel even more and knock more doors and walk more streets and hand out more pamphlets. But when it goes down, it doesn't mean much to me. It means that I will have to work harder. But obviously that's how I assess when it comes to polling. But what gives me more confidence is when we go to rallies and then people show up even more, 2 folds, 3 folds. And also the donation that comes in, whether it's by the system or by personal donation campaigns, campaign finances, it's coming in and it's coming in and it's coming. So it's about inclusive campaigning, and that gives me more confidence than the polls. So that's how I assess this.
Let's talk policies. Let's talk priorities. This is an economy that is struggling, lagging behind, countries like the Philippines growing at 7% when, Thailand is growing at about 3% or even less. I mean, what is your plan to fix the economy?
Since we're on Bloomberg, we got to be precise with data. We're number 6 in terms of GDP growth. We're number 6 in terms of our foreign direct investment, and we used to be number 1, number 2. So that's what I meant by why the term lost decade here in Thailand, and that's why they need new face and new future. I think what we need to do with the Thai economy is to spread it out, to decentralize it instead of having everything concentrated within Bangkok. So when COVID crisis hit 2 years back and we had to lock down Bangkok, 50% of our economy is gone. We are very much focused on tourism, which is 20% of our GDP, but that 20% of tourism revenue goes to just Bangkok, Pattaya, and Chiang Mai, and it's not just spread it out towards the entire country. So our economy looks like this. It's a big head and a very small legs and arms and everything else. So what we needed to do is 3 things in terms of policies, is to demilitarize, demonopolize, and decentralize, and that's very much my 100-day agenda. Once I'm in power, once I'm in the government house, we will submit the bill of military conscription, and that means a lot of free labor from, being in the army. They can be entrepreneurs, and that saves like billions of budget, so that we use this budget to fix the domestic economy, turn defense into domestic economy. That's how we get the money first, right? Second step is demonopolize liquor industry here in Thailand. It's the same size as Japan. There are 7 producers in Thailand, and there's 40,000 producers in Japan. If you ever visited Thailand from Singapore, you know there's pretty much 2 or 3 domestic beer brands, and that's too concentrated. So we want to fix the law, and we could do that within 100 days, so that there's no barrier to entry.
Probably easier said than done. I just want to follow up. You also want to rewrite the Constitution, something others have failed to do time and time again. What will help you succeed? Why do it?
Referendum. So what we have the power to do is we will do a referendum within the first 100 days, ask the people whether they want a new constitution and what the amendment should be. So this time it will be a constitution of the people, by the people, and for the people. Because if you look at the history, maybe 13 constitutional amendments, maybe 10 or 12 of them from the military after the coup. Only 1 or 2 was done by the people. And this time we needed a constitution, the law of the land to be really by the people, because we have no other choices.